So I thought I'd record this one just for me, especially. Couldn't sleep last night. Yesterday had the correct image of the view of the moon and the sun. Finally, I got them arranged. Taking the yin-yang shape. It's two-dimensional. Up to 3D. It's not a ball. It's two teardrops moving around each other. Now, they're not the same size. One is measured in meters, one is measured in seconds, and that the point around which they rotate is the meter second, the center of the yin-yang. So the one in seconds is tiny, measured from space, and the one in space is massive, measured from space, where we live, obviously. Now, move the yin-yang and make it one with the moon in it, really small, and put it right at the center. It's only off center by its own dimension. 0.167 it is at the moment. 0.0167, I think it's bearing eccentricity. Science ship. Now, look at the space yin-yang behind us, reaching right out behind us. Can you see at the tail of the comet? What's that? That's a ball of fire bursting out of the tail of the comet. What could it be? A ball of fire in the sky. Now, take that sun. Oh, it was the sun. And move it and push it back in time up the yin-yang, round the yin-yang, and back until the yin-yang is a sphere again with the earth at the center. But you haven't just pushed it, you've twisted it as you've gone, because you're taking the twist out that's in there, 720 twist that's in there. You've got to take that out. And when you take that out and you mop up the planets in the solar system as you go, when you get to a sphere, you find you've arranged it into the 4D universe, the tesseract, with a black hole in the 8 corners, and a cube inside a sphere, Earth at the center, arms of the tesseract, a planet orbiting around each one, depending on its mass, depends on its location on that epicenter orbit. So it replicates an atom with the Earth at the center. And then I look back at the moon, and I'm going, I was out last night, I cannot work out the phases of the moon. What are we seeing? How is this possible? What is the moon? Well, imagine this, that little yin-yang that's now inside us, and we've brought the sun to get rid of the sphere, and I'm looking at the little yin-yang. It's made of ice, water, it's a teardrop. And the tail melts, so that the locus point, the tail of the yin-yang, not the locus, the opposite of the locus, the tail of the yin-yang has melted, and it's left a flatter face on that ball of ice. And when the flat face points directly at Earth, you see the time particle reflected back at you. And then as it turns, the flatter face just moves away from you, the mirror. And now you get the round of the time particle. It doesn't reflect the light so well, so it looks darker. So mark the days. A new geometry, a new space-time, 4-dimensional space-time. And you just move your perspectives around in order to understand any part of the system in which we inhabit. Mark the day. 29, 30, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. Welcome to the future, you lucky fuckers.